We're just 4 days away from the November election. There are 5 bond issues on the ballot for the city of Columbus, which will let the city borrow money to pay for different projects that total $1.9 billion.
The city tells us if approved, the bond issues will not raise your taxes. How does that work? 10 TV's Tara Jabor explains.
The city of Columbus says this money will support the growth of the city. That includes helping build more affordable housing, fire and police stations, and parks.
Columbus is growing, and we have to invest in our infrastructure.
Council President Shannon Hardin says $500 million would go straight to affordable housing, calling the money essential because the city needs 100,000 more units in the next decade.
Because at the end of the day, it's about making sure that folks are able to live in our community and be able to afford to live in our community.
City officials say these bonds would not raise taxes.
Is it ever a possibility that if the city doesn't have enough money to pay back that bond, then would taxes increase?
Well, in the last 80 years that we've had bond packages, that has not been the case. So every dollar that the city brings in, we set aside 25 cents to pay back our debt. So that means since we started doing bond packages 70, 80 years ago, we've never had to raise taxes.
Today we went to the Board of Elections to ask people how they voted on the bond issues. One woman told us she won't support it because she fears an increase in taxes.
Not the expense of myself, where I have to, too much money is coming out of my pocket.
One man told us he supported some of the issues, but voted no on others.
I know we're a growing city. I know we need that kind of money, but we need to spend it more wisely. I didn't vote for a couple of them because I don't think it's necessary. We can use what we got.
And we're coming right off that report. We bring in Tara Jabor right now with this issue. If the bond issues pass, okay, Tara, can the community get involved? How can they?
Yeah, well, Jeff and Stacia, Shannon Hardin says that if these bonds pass, then the community will have a say in how that money is spent. He says City Council will hold public hearings on each of the different categories to make sure that your voices are heard.